Hey, what's going on, you guys? Charlie here from MAPerformance. And now, in past videos, as you're well aware, we have covered multiple different intake systems on a lot of different platforms, but we've had an overwhelming amount of requests for us to cover specific parts on other platforms that we haven't covered yet. So today, we're talking about our top 5 intakes for the Honda S2000. Now, if you are looking for a first mod to let your S2000 breathe better when coupled with a better flowing catback exhaust, this may be the modification you'd want to look into. Now, as many of us know, good intakes are one of the best mods to draw in the most air possible and get the best performance from your vehicle. Now, with that benefit also comes the increased sound that an aftermarket intake provides. And honestly, who doesn't like hearing those sweet induction noises just before that oh so great VTEC kicks in? Without any further delay, let's go ahead and jump in and start to cover our top 5 best-selling intakes for the Honda S2000. Number 1 on the list is going to be the AEM Cold Air Intake. Now, this one has a piping material that is made out of aluminum, so it's super lightweight. In addition to that, it's coming in at a price of only $399. Now, the air filter type is made of the AEM dry flow washable air filter that you would come to expect on any of their intakes, so it's going to hold up. Now, looking at the main takeaways from this intake is that it does give your engine bay a really nice clean look when you pop your hood. Again, it does come with that AEM dry flow air filter that's made from an oil-free synthetic filter media that can actually be used for up to 100,000 miles before any cleaning would be needed or any sort of maintenance. So of course that depends on your driving conditions. Now, with this, it is super easy to install using just some common tools, and it is backed by AEM's limited lifetime warranty. But without further delay, that's enough talking about the specs. Let's jump in and check this one out.
Oh, it sounds good.
All right, you guys, number 2 on the list is none other than the Injen Cold Air Intake. Now, this one, piping material also made out of aluminum. This one is coming in at a price of $338. And the main takeaways for me on this one is that the air filter is built in with a velocity stack, which obviously helps funnel the air in, makes it a lot more smooth and less turbulent. It is available in both black or a polished finish, and it does give quite the aggressive engine tone under full throttle, so get a lot more of that noise. Now, as with all of their products, this one's made in Pomona, California, and it does come with their Injen technology limited lifetime warranty. But anyways, not much else to talk about in regards to this one other than checking it out. Let's jump in. All right, you guys, next up on the list, number 3 is the AFE Takeda Momentum Pro Dry S Cold Air Intake. Now, this one does have a piping material that is made out of polyethylene, so a little bit different than the other 2. Now, this one does come in at a price of $432.99. Maybe that's that expensive polyethylene, I don't know. But the airbox housing is one-piece, custom CAD designed, roto-molded, made from actual heat-soak resistant material that eliminates the use of multiple components and ensures the coldest air intake charge that is available. Now, the intake tube does use a high-quality plastic CAD designed dyno-tuned roto-molded intake tube to achieve maximum power gains while maintaining a perfect fit. Now, all of the clamps and hardware are included for a hassle-free installation, so you won't have to reuse any factory componentry. And this is a direct bolt-on kit that requires no cutting, drilling, or any of the sorts on your OEM parts. But not a whole lot else to talk about. Once again, only thing left to do is to jump in and check it out. All right, you guys, so number 4 on the list, and quite possibly my personal favorite, is the Mugen Intake for the S2000. And before we jump into it, I can even see that the video guys here are giggling a little bit, thinking that I might have pronounced it wrong. But let me tell you what, it is pronounced Mugen, not Mugen or Mugen or Mugen, like Google seems to think it's pronounced. And just to aid in clarification of this, we've brought in our expert, Jason San. So Jason, Take it away, buddy.
Pronunciation of our brand name, Mugen. Some people call Mugen, but which is incorrect. The correct pronunciation is Mugen. Its meaning is, as you know, unlimited. In case you call yourselves Mugen fan or mania, please pronounce Mugen, probably from today. Not Mugen, but Mugen. Mugen is really uncool.
Well, guys, there you have it. I mean, you've heard it from the expert here himself. Thanks for the clarification. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and check out his channel. But without further delay, let's jump in and check out some of the specs on the Mugen intake for the S2000. Now, first thing that there is to clarify with this is that this doesn't come with any piping material. It does utilize the OE piping that came with it from the factory. Now, not that this should be a shocker at this point, but it is a genuine Mugen part coming in at a price of just over $1,700. So you're definitely paying for a little bit of that brand name that you'd come to expect. So if any of you guys are really into some hype beast type shit, this is definitely for you because it's a flex. That's for damn sure. Now, the main thing with this is that the intake was designed to provide a properly designed system with maximized torque and power throughout the RPM range, not just for peak horsepower. So the intake does include the air filter, the air box, and the ducting necessary to get it hooked up to the OE piping. Now, the tapered form from the air filter is like the trumpet of an F1 engine, which actually prevents the exfoliation of the incoming air and reduces pressure loss. Additionally, the funnel is made of a lightweight aluminum machine to F1 spec, so super high quality. That's not just a brand name. Now, the air box and the actual ducting are made from high quality hand-laid fiberglass, which conforms to strict manufacturing standards with respect to length, capacity, form, and also material. Now, again, with this one, you're gonna be paying a little bit of money for the brand name. Let's just not discount that entirely. You're also gonna be paying because there's been a significant amount of thought and effort put in designing this product itself. Like we mentioned, they use a lot of things from actual racing programs, so it does aid in the performance of the materials itself. So anyways, guys, enough talking about it. Let's jump in and show you guys what this one looks like, and not only that, but also show you how it sounds. All right, now the fifth and final intake on the list is the K&N FIPK intake kit. Now, the piping material on this one is made out of aluminum, super lightweight. Again, price a little bit less than the last one, coming in at about $330. Now, the heat shield is included with this intake, and that's gonna be a big thing for me. Now, the main takeaways are that the K&N Fuel Injection Performance Kit, or FIPK, for the Honda S2000 is one of the only setups for the S2000 with an airbox or with a heat shield included. Now, it does sound great, and it is obviously also super easy to install. Bolt-on honestly probably will only take you 20 to 30 minutes. Now, the setup is built to last up to 100,000 miles before any service would be required on the air filter itself. But again, like we've mentioned before, that's obviously depending on your driving conditions. Now, the filter, again, is washable and reusable with the lifetime air warranty from K&N. So you're gonna get that sort of peace of mind that you'd come to expect with any one of their products. Now, without further delay, let's just jump in and check this one out because you don't need to keep waiting any longer. That's going to be the end of the video, you guys. So if you were interested in any one of these intakes, be sure to go ahead and check out the links down in the description below. It'll also be one of the top pinned comments to go over to our popular S2000 applications pages so you can see all the different products that we have for your S2000. If you are considering buying one of these cars and haven't quite yet, and that's why you're watching the video, I'd highly recommend it. They're an amazing car to drive, really fun around the track, and they're also a great daily driver that's sure to turn plenty of heads. Now, that's where we're going to conclude things. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload of ours. If you're not already, be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram or any of the other platforms out there. But with that said, I'm going to end the video and stop talking. We'll see you next time. Peace.